guys, welcome to week 5 of your ultimate Detty December guide, where we talk everything Detty and prepare you to have a fantastic time here in Nigeria. I'm your host, Shade Olu, or No Shade, and we are on week 5. If you've been staying tuned, we've shared so much information, but today we are talking about a topic that is very, very important, and that topic is money. So without further ado, let's go. This week we're talking everything about money, how much you need, how conversions work, where you should get money from when you're here. And this topic is very important because inflation is a real thing everywhere, and especially in Nigeria, when they know you are not from this country, the shege they will show you. But that's why you're here. I'll keep you informed and I'll let you know before you arrive that one yourself will, when they see you, they'll know say you're not to be played with. Okay. First thing, I just looked it up. The current conversion rate for the USD for $1 right now is about 1,400 naira. For GBP or pound, it's about 2,000 naira right now as of this video. Again, I mentioned before in another video, it might go up, it might go down. The best thing for you to do at this point in time, I would say, is at least exchange a couple $100s at this current rate. In case it goes down, you'll be up. That's just my 2 cents. Moving on. How much money do you need for Detty December? That is always the question that people ask. My answer is always, it depends on how much you plan to ball when you get out here. If you just come in here to just, look at small things, gather the scenery and be along the way, grab 1 or 2 souvenirs, then you probably don't need as much as somebody that's planning on going out every night, popping bottles, buying new clothes, getting your hair and nails done every week. It just depends on how much you want to spend. I will give you a couple ranges of how much I think would be a safe amount. First time I came here, I brought about $400, and that was after I booked my Airbnb, after I booked my flight, and after I kind of just booked all the small things I want to do, like my hair, my nails. After booking those, I brought maybe $400, and that kind of lasted me my whole time. It was able to do my feeding, most of my travel, like Uber and Bolt and things of that nature. I wasn't able to splurge and go shopping as often as I wanted to, but it took care of all my basic needs. If you're coming for the first time in 2025, I would say to be safe and to be like on the minimum, like if you're a minimalistic spender, 500 is the minimum, I would say, of cash to bring while you're here. If you are mid-tier, you want to enjoy some things, you want to go out to eat at fancy restaurants, I wouldn't say fancy, but like mid restaurants. If you want to explore a little bit more, I would say bring about $800 to $1,000. Sounds like a lot, but when you get here, you're going to be like, because there's so many things you're going to want to do, and you're going to be counting your dollars, and you're going to be like, I don't bring enough money, so 800 to 1,000 is pretty good. I know people usually spend like 2 weeks here. This is a estimate if you're spending about 2 weeks here. Now, for my big ballers, shakalas, the sky's the limit, because there's nothing that money won't buy you here in Nigeria. If you don't have a limit of how much you want to bring, 1K upwards is the best bet, because there's so many things you can do. Book a yacht cruise, you can get your hair done, get your nails did, you buy clothes, go to fancy restaurants. There's so much you can do with money here. Like, as soon as you have money, everyone's your friend. Again, if you're beginner level, you don't have too much you want to do here, 500 for the 2 weeks. If you are mid-level, you want to explore a little bit more, 800 to 1,000. And if you're a big baller, 1,000 plus. Okay, so I have been able to get a card while I'm out here, so I've been able to use my card for the ATMs. But when I first got here, I didn't have a bank account, and to get a bank account, you have to get a BVN and blah 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 blah. So it feels a bit of a process. But if you do plan on coming back, I would say to invest in getting yourself a debit card. But if you don't have a debit card, again, bring cash. That's what I did my first trip around. Foreign cards don't always work everywhere, so that's why it's always imperative to have cash with you. Also, ATMs might have limits, so again, It's safer to just bring cash with you, go to the bureaus of exchange or whatever they call themselves, and change your money there. Now again, as I've mentioned probably all my videos, I have a Detty December guide that will have over 500 plus verified restaurants, car services, shops, and all of that. And included would be bureaus of exchange that are verified for you to go to for when you want to change money. If you want to pre-order that, go ahead and leave a comment down below and you will get that in November. Okay, a couple of money hacks or money tips that I can give you. If you're coming here with friends, book that ahead of time. You should have already booked it by now because all the Airbnbs are going, so make sure you book those with your friends to save yourself some money, and it's good for safety as well. I would always recommend staying with friends in Airbnbs in Nigeria. Before you come here, it would be advisable if you already found some events that you want to go to that have already been presented or advertised, to buy those tickets before you come here, just to avoid any I don't spend all my money for this type of stuff. I don't have, just book the tickets in advance for the ones that you want to go to now if they're available.